Hello everyone, today I'm going to be talking about all the abilities in Mars Sluggers. I'm going to be ranking them, saying who has them, their usefulness in the field, and so forth. You're probably more familiar with the captain abilities in Mars Sluggers, like the captain star swings or the captain star pitches, but I'm just going to be focusing on the normal abilities that everybody has one of. So here's my ranking of all of the abilities as well as who has them in a nice tier list here. You can see at the top is Super Dive, followed by Ball Dash, Quick Throw, Close Play abilities, Laser Beam, Super Jump, and then Clamber. So let's start with Super Dive, by far the best ability in Mars Sluggers. Super Dive is an ability that extends the grab range of a character by a good amount, and actually only Baby Daisy, Daisy, and Shy Guy have the Super Dive ability. All the rest are just special dives that I've sort of categorized here in the same tier. Magikarp has Magical Catch, Hammer Bro has Hammer Throw, PD Piranha has Piranha Catch or Piranha Dive, Yoshi has Tongue Catch, Birdo has Suction Catch, and Critter has Keeper Catch, I believe it's called. Super Dive by itself actually isn't that impressive. Baby Daisies, Shy Guys, and Daisies catch ranges aren't that much bigger than the normal ones, but the other ones are really, really good if you've ever seen Critter or Birdo or PD Piranha working the infield, as well as Magikarp. But they're some of the best infielders in the game because they can catch any ball seemingly within a mile of them. And their abilities make Hammer Bro and Yoshi really, really good outfielders, even though Hammer Bro isn't the fastest player. But even though the original Super Dive isn't that impressive, it's a decent boost, and it makes Daisy one of the better middle infielders, so you compare her with PD Piranha and you'll have a pretty formidable middle infield. Alright, next up is Ball Dash. Characters with Ball Dash run way faster than normal when they have the ball. Those characters are Goomba and Noki, all the Nokis in this game. Monty used to have it in Superstar Baseball, but they got rid of it. Ball Dash is actually a little bit nerfed from Superstar Baseball. You don't go nearly as fast as you did back then, but it's still a pretty useful ability for close play situations or rundown situations, as well as getting double plays. It definitely gives Noki and Goomba some additional infield prowess that they wouldn't have otherwise. Okay, the third best ability is the Quick Throw ability. The Quick Throw ability just allows the character to get the ball out of their glove faster than normal. Those characters are me, Baby Peach, Peach, and Waluigi. The thing is, these characters don't have strong arms in the first place, so them having Quick Throw is sort of equivalent to a normal character, a stronger character just throwing it normally. So it's not really the most impressive or overpowered ability, but it does allow Baby Peach, Waluigi, and Mies to be more serviceable in the outfield or in the infield during double plays than they would normally be. And next up are the close play abilities. These abilities are by far the most underrated in the game because I don't think most people know that they exist. If you have a close play ability, it's not just an aesthetic flourish. It means you can press a button that's wrong in a close play and you won't automatically lose the close play. You can just press the other button right away. So it essentially gives you a free close play win if you just mash both the buttons on the offensive side. But not all close plays are made equally. With some, the runner knocks over the fielder, and you can sometimes go an extra base after that. But sometimes the runner will just go around or under or sort of teleport to the base without affecting the fielder in any way. Here's all the close play abilities, courtesy of Geno Penguin. Mario, Baby Mario, and all the Toads have Enlarge. Bowser, Bowser Jr., and Koopa have Spin Attack. Dry Bones has Scatter Dive. Boo and King Boo have Teleport. Wiggler has Angry Attack. Monty Mole has Burrow. And Blooper has Ink Dive. So, close play abilities can actually be really overpowered, but only if you're aware of who has them. And next up is Laser Beam. If your character has Laser Beam, then they can throw the ball to home from the outfield, with way more speed than they would usually be able to. Wario, Piantas, and K. Rool have this ability. It can be a fairly useful ability in some situations, but most of the time, a buddy toss and a buddy throw would be just as fast or just a tiny bit slower. And these characters aren't very weak, so their normal throws to home wouldn't be that bad, especially if they have chemistry. I actually have seen this work in the infield as well, but it seems to be harder to activate in the infield for some reason, so I really only stick my laser beam characters in the outfield. But Pianta, Wario, and K. Rool could have some extra value at first and third if the laser beam does manage to work, especially if the bases are loaded and you need a double play. Okay, now we get to the pretty much useless abilities. We have Super Jump, and Paragoomba, Baby Luigi, and Paratroopa have this ability. Super Jump allows the character to jump higher than they normally would, but it's not anywhere close to the Super Jump from Mario Superstar Baseball, which is way higher. This is much more realistic, and the hitbox isn't that big on it, so doing a super jump with Baby Luigi is pretty much the same as like doing a normal jump with Mario. So I think this does give characters like Paragoomba and Paratroopa a little bit more value in the infield, especially on shortstop and second base where, you know, there's a lot of line drives over. But it's so situational, and it really can't even be used to rob home runs that much. And since you would have chemistry out there, it's pretty useless in the outfield. So overall, not a very good ability. And last up, we have Clamber. Oh god, Clamber. This ability was actually useful in Mario Superstar Baseball, but now that we have buddy jumps, it's pretty useless. So all the Kongs have Clamber, and essentially if you have Clamber, you can jump on the wall and walk around on it. It's a pretty cool ability to look at and to play around with. You can just go on the wall, and especially if you do it in DK Jungle or Bowser Castle or Bowser Jr. Playroom. But even though I've put the Kongs in my outfield a lot, I've never once used Clamber in a game to rob a home run. It's just so incredibly situational because you'd use buddy jump pretty much all the time, and Clamber is just really finicky to get to work. It's rendered completely useless in stadiums like Luigi's Mansion or Mario Stadium or Daisy Cruiser or even Peach Ice Garden because the walls are just too small. There's nowhere to climb on. So it's an ability that really never comes into play, and even if it does, you'll probably only rob a double at best. So overall, by far, worst ability in the game.